I started writing He's Alive from trying to write it from Thomas's point of view, trying to get, you know, people to move from doubt to faith, you know, like he did, and I just couldn't get anywhere with it. It just kind of laid there. So I tried it from Peter's point of view, and I found that Peter and I have an awful lot in common, because Peter's the one who not only denied ever knowing his best friend, knowing that Jesus was really God. He not only denied ever knowing him those 3 times, but one of those times Jesus heard him and turned around and looked at him. And then after that, he had to watch him be led away and be crucified. And there's no way to say you're sorry. I mean, if you lived 1,000 years, you could never make it up. And so that was a kind of guilt that I could identify with. I thought the song was done when I wrote and played the line, and every fear I'd ever had just melted into peace, and I changed from a minor to a major chord. But then, you know, it just wasn't done, and then the ending just kind of happened without thought, really.
The gates and doors were barred, and all the windows fastened down. I spent the night in sleeplessness, rose at every sound, half in hopeless sorrow, half in fear the day would find the soldiers breaking through to drag us all away. Just before the sunrise, I heard something at the wall. The gate began to rattle, a voice began to call. I hurried to the window and looked down into the street, expecting swords and torches and the sound of soldiers' feet. But there was no one there but Mary, so I went down to let her in. John stood there beside me as she told us where she'd been. She said, they've moved him in the night, none of us knows where. The stone's been rolled away, now his body isn't there. We both ran toward the garden, then John ran on ahead. We found the stone in the empty tomb, just the way that Mary said. But the winding sheet they'd wrapped him in was just an empty shell. How or where they'd taken him was more than I could tell. Something strange had happened there, but just what, I didn't know. John believed a miracle, but I just turned to go. Circumstance and speculation couldn't lift me very high, 'cause I'd seen them crucify him, and I saw him die. Back inside the house again, the guilt and anguish came. Everything I'd promised him just added to my shame. 'Cause when at last it came to choices, I denied I knew his name. Even if he was alive, it wouldn't be the same. Suddenly the air was filled with strange and sweet perfume. Light that came from everywhere drove shadows from the room. Jesus stood before me with his arms held open wide, and I fell down on my knees and just clung to him and cried. He raised me to my feet, and as I looked into his eyes, Love was shining out from him like sunlight from the skies. Guilt and my confusion disappeared in sweet release. And every fear I'd ever had just melted into peace.
Praise the name of Jesus.